Hello, welcome to my day 15 update. We're now at the start of week 3 and I'm still going. My update today is going to be a bit of a story of two halves. I didn't make a video yesterday because I wrote a review on my website, which was the review of my week 2 progress. So you can read that at www.thinkgrowslim.com if that's something you're interested in. So as I went about yesterday, I was thinking, now what do I want to include in the video today? What's my update going to be? Now yesterday was an absolutely cracking day. I was out and about in the morning, so I thought, I know, rather than wearing those normal jeans which are getting a bit baggy now, getting a bit loose around my hips, I'll try on my skinny jeans, see if I can get into them, and they fit, and I was absolutely delighted. So that was a real reward for me for the effort that I've been making over the last couple of weeks. I put them on and I just felt good in them. And as you know, if you've been watching my other updates, I'm making more of an effort with terms of makeup and things like that at the moment. So I went out yesterday and I actually felt really good, whereas sometimes if I'm just nipping to the shops, it's just pop on a coat and a pair of shoes. I actually thought, no, this is how I see myself as the new me, my new image. I'm actually going to be somebody who takes care of my appearance when I'm going out and doing even very basic chores. So I was looking forward to the spring. I was thinking, I've got to decide what I want for my week 2 reward, and I think maybe I'll buy myself some costume jewellery or something like that, just something fresh to update my look for the spring. And I'm also thinking maybe when I get my hair cut at the end of this challenge, I'll have it cut into a sort of shorter bob, just something new, as a bit of a different look. So yesterday I was feeling good. It felt as if what I do in a day is just what I do now. It's a habit, it's a new routine. Yes, I'm on a challenge still and I'm still reporting in every day, but I'm like, well, this is just what I do now. I don't feel like I'm doing something particularly special or out of the ordinary. So that was yesterday. Now today, woken up and it's actually all feeling a bit more of an effort again. I felt a little bit resentful this morning, and I think that was just kind of because it is the start of a new week of the challenge, and I did have a little think to myself about, well, do I really want to carry on doing this? Which I know was just my inner child saying, oh, I'm wanting some attention, and I gave myself a bit of a talking to, because the only other option of carrying on is to not carry on, and for me to not carry on isn't something that I would even contemplate for more than half a moment. So I thought that was worth mentioning to you, because sometimes when we do get these little surges of resentment, or I don't know, just not wanting to do it, or the inner child screaming at us or something like that, it might be tempting to think, oh, do I really want to? But it's keep your eye on the bigger goal. Of course you want to. That's why you're making the effort. That's why you're watching these videos. That's why I'm making these videos, is to keep the motivation and the focus on what the overall goal is. And the overall goal is to be more healthy and to look and feel better. For me, I want to be stronger and fitter and more toned. And I guess because losing weight is something that takes time, sometimes you just think, oh, I just want the results now. I just want to wake up now, looking and feeling my best. But the only way you're ever going to achieve that is to keep doing it, is to keep going. And then one day you will. One day you will wake up and you'll look in the mirror and you'll think, yeah, that's what it was all about. That's what I was working towards. So, I just thought that was worth mentioning, because it was quite unusual for me to have that sort of low dip. The other thing that I did, I thought about where am I in the progress. So I'm 2 weeks into a 7-week challenge, so 2/7 of the way. And I thought, well, okay, I've got another 35 days to go. How many more days have I got until I'm halfway? Because I think sometimes as you're going up the mountain, it seems harder, but when you start coming down the other side again, it's a bit easier. So I thought, well, okay, if we called it 50 days, I need to do 25 days to be halfway, or 24 days, 24 and a half days technically. And I'm on day 15, so another 9 days, that's doable. If I can just think of it as doing another 9 days, and then I'm halfway, and then as I say, then I'll be sort of coming down the other side of the slope, and of course the longer I keep doing this, the slimmer, fitter, stronger, more toned I'm going to feel. So the more I'm looking in the mirror and feeling good about myself, the easier it's going to be to keep going. I think definitely success breeds momentum. So yeah, that's me today really. As I say, yesterday, absolutely cracking day. Yesterday I was like, yeah, this is it, I've nailed it. And today, it's actually been a bit more of a struggle. But I do know that on the odd flashes of difficulty that I've had over the last couple of weeks, generally when I feel a little bit low, I always wake up the next morning feeling really good and feeling really glad that I kept with it and that I kept going. So I think that's worth mentioning as well, is, you know, sometimes it's when it's tough, it's when it's just about to get better or just about to get easier or you're just about to get a result. And I would suggest that for sort of anything in life really. Sometimes when you feel like, oh, I just don't want to do this anymore, you're just at the point where it's going to start getting better. So certainly I may have wavered mentally, but I certainly haven't physically. I've just done my exercises again, which is why I'm talking to you from my exercise room. I'm still going strong with the eating plan. Haven't cheated in any way on that. So it is all about the mindset and keeping the mind in the right place, and keeping focused on why the goal is important and why you want to keep going, or for me, why I want to keep going. As I say, I've got such a strong image in my mind of how I want to look when I come out of lockdown. So it's worth it. It's worth ploughing through when the difficulties arise in order to make sure that I get there. So that's me for today. I hope you have a great day. I'm sure I'll have a great rest of the day, and I certainly feel better for having talked about it, to be honest. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.